Welcome back to the journey of the greatest player in the NFL, in NFL history. But right now, the team is 3-6, playing a lot better than we were last season. We did not actually win one game last year, that I played in. We had that accidental force win, which is still my fault. I didn't mean to do that. We have to take on the Colts this week, who are 4-4-1. They don't have the best roster. They usually don't play too well in simulation. And I know that last year, when I had my Saquon Barkley franchise, Andrew Luck is terrible. I don't know why he's so bad whenever he's in the game. He's a great quarterback in real life. I don't understand what's going on. The same with, Beard Mobox. You guys probably all know who that is. He has a franchise where he's doing the same kind of thing I am, but he's a running back and he's on the Colts. And Andrew Luck is just terrible. He makes such bad decisions, the AI version of him. I really don't know what's up with that. But yeah, we are 3-6. Like I said last episode, I really want to try to at least beat the Panthers in ranking. I want to at least, not come in last. At least come in third, I guess I should say. I feel like it's kind of unrealistic to win the division. Unless we win out, we definitely could, but I highly doubt it. We have to take on the Saints, who are very good. 49ers are randomly pretty decent sometimes. But right now, we have the Colts, who are not that bad, and we also have, or not that good, is what I meant to say. And we also have an experience point to use. I'm going to keep going in West Coast because it is a scheme fit. Hopefully we'll get there one day. And I've also seen some pretty good upgrades come out of West Coast. Honestly, any kind of upgrade would be nice right now. If you look at our ratings. Oh, I'm not confident. That's fun. So we're losing some stats because of that. I should have given myself star development. I don't think I can edit myself now, because I can't really upgrade development unless I just play really well. There's no way to use experience to do it. I think I should have given myself star development for this series to at least progress a little better, but it's fine. We're good. I'm going to keep going in the West Coast. Okay, so we're 50 overall. Does that mean we're a scheme fit? Did we lose an overall? Why did we go down to a... Honestly, I didn't even see what that upgraded because I was kind of confused because our overall went down from that. I just don't think it went up, but for some reason it's counting it as 50 because of the confidence. I don't know, but yeah, these are our stats now. I really didn't actually notice what went up. We actually have pretty good medium accuracy. If our confidence is kicking, it'll be like a 75. If it's neutral, I guess. Short accuracy 73. Really not that bad. So let's get a good game. Let's get a good string of wins going on. We won our last game. Let's see if we can take down the Colts. Let me check out their roster. Andrew Luck, of course, is still the quarterback for this team. Marlon Mack, who is actually playing pretty well in real life, is the starting running back. Kyron Williams and Naheem Hines are also here. Their fullback is Alex Arma. T.Y. Hilton is still their number one wide receiver. Bruce Ellington and Jeremy Maclin are on their team too, with some pretty old wide receivers. And the best one by far is T.Y. Hilton. Eric Ebron, actually having a really good year in real life. Jack Doyle is still a pretty good tight end, but he's 35. No, he's not. Did I start this franchise when that glitch was still going on, where he just got really old for some reason? Wait, well, hold on. Yeah, Jack Doyle was born in 1990. Yeah, he's not 35. He would be, I think, 29. And this season, at least 29, maybe even 28 still. I didn't actually notice when his birthday was. But yeah, I remember there being a glitch at the early part of the season that made Jack Doyle be like 34 for some reason. So that's kind of unfortunate for the Colts because Jack Doyle is actually pretty good and he's probably going to retire next year. Anthony Costanzo is the left tackle. Quentin Nelson, their first round draft pick, is the left guard. Ryan Kelly is the starting center. Derek Bennett, he looks like a pretty good offensive lineman. He may have been their first round draft pick of the most recent draft in this franchise. Of course, Quentin Nelson was the first round draft pick in real life. And then Nick Helms is the starting right tackle. Who is their actual right tackle? Where is he? Braden Smith. I'm pretty sure he's actually playing well in real life at tackle. I think I read something on Twitter that he was mainly a guard in college. That's probably why he's listed as a guard here. But I think he played like 1 or 2 games at tackle, and he's actually like in college. And then they shifted him over there in the NFL, and he's actually playing kind of well. Marcus Hunt is the starting left end. Jabal Sheard, starting right end. Danico Autry is still here too. Pierre, my bad. And Hassan Ridgeway. Ooh, that was a bit of a speech impediment. Hassan Ridgeway. Let me pronounce words better. Those guys are the defensive tackles. John Simon, left outside linebacker. Darius Leonard, having a great year in real life, is the starting middle linebacker. Right outside linebackers, Marquise Flowers. Cornerbacks, Prince Amukamara, Dexter McDonald, and Traylon Hammond. We have to take advantage of this weak cornerback core as much as possible. Quincy Wilson is still here too. Free safety, Malik Hooker. He's a good free safety. Strong safety, Matthias Farley, whichever it is. Their kicker, Greg Zuerlein. All right, and then their punter, Rigoberto Sanchez. So this team is actually pretty bad. It's really not that strong. I'm honestly not sure how they're 4-4. But still, let's see if we can take them down here. The Colts may be 4-4-1, but they are only a 74 overall. This Buccaneers roster has a better overall, and they would be a much better team if the quarterback was not me, but it is. And I'm actually not having that bad of a season. I think I have more interceptions than touchdowns, but I actually am throwing for a decent number of yards. So that's not terrible, I guess. The running back situation has been better the past couple of weeks. Parker Gibson has actually been running the ball quite effectively. Last week he struggled a little. I think he had a touchdown, but the week before that he had a 100-yard game, and then like 2 weeks before that he had another 100-yard game. But we're going to look at Parker Gibson or Clay Matthews maybe? I don't know. Coach is talking to both of them. I'm not sure if it's going to hone in on either of those guys. Let's see. It's going to look at Parker Gibson. So 28 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Not a great average, but he did have a touchdown. Not bad. And again, even though his averages have been kind of bad in a couple of his starts, he's really not losing many yards, which is actually a pretty big positive because Ronald Jones would lose yards all the time. I think I keep forgetting to check the injury report. I really have to remember that because I want to see how long Ronald Jones is out for. But Parker Gibson is going to take this first down handoff. That was a very delayed draw. That wasn't really his fault there. He didn't really have much room to accelerate. Dumping this one down to Cameron Brate here. I was going to throw it to Mike Evans, but I saw the linebacker or the safety or someone covering him, so I dumped it down. 2,000 passing yards in the season. I'm pretty sure I passed that like last episode or something. I didn't really like anyone on that route. I was looking at Cameron Brate, but the Colts just called some pretty good coverage. I think I looked off of him right when he was about to get open. We got the ball back again, so the Colts were not really able to do anything. Our defense played really well last week, so hopefully that can continue this week. I'm going to shift the protection to the right to see if this helps this stretch play at all. Try to get the run game going. Parker Gibson running directly into Farley there. Or Farley, however his name is pronounced. Not good vision, really. I'm trying to run around in the pocket. No, I don't have Y. Oh, that got intercepted. I tried to throw that to Y. That was just not close. Can I make the tackle? He stepped out of bounds. That was a really bad idea. I got out of the pressure, and I just tried to force something. My bad. Okay, so the goal for the rest of the game, throw 2 touchdowns. Just so we have a positive touchdown to interception ratio for this week. Let's start off with a run, though. Parker Gibson having really nowhere to go. This Colts defense has been really good so far. Let's see if we can just get like a simple slant to work out. I'm actually going to call this, or audible this to a comeback route to Mike Evans. Let's try to get this one to go through. That's going to get intercepted because that was overthrown. Lovely. It's just one of those games, I guess, where I just can't throw the football. Maybe that's because my confidence is so bad. Whatever. Let's keep trying to throw it. Hopefully we just not throw an interception on this drive here. I'm going to have A open in a second. Just the throw isn't there, man. These games happen every once in a while where I really just can't move the ball at all. Let's see if we can break out of it, though. Parker Gibson, come on, get something. Let's get some positive yards. Okay, there we go. Pretty good run there on second down, making this third and manageable. We can for sure convert this. A is pretty open. Cameron Brate's going to catch it, but he's not going to get the first down. Oh, come on. You got to extend there. Right now in the game, I have more attempts than I do yards. That's probably not a good formula for success. Let's run the ball, though. Jeez, we can't do anything. I guess this is what happens when you kind of become one-dimensional and you can't throw the ball. The running game is just not there either. So Mike Evans, hopefully he can get open on this one. That's who I'm looking at here. He's going to be really open. There you go, Mike Evans. Come on. You can outrun number 21 and go into the end zone. Perfect play. We needed that to get back into this game here. I don't know what kind of coverage the Colts just played there. I think it might have been like cover 2, but the safeties were not back far enough. But I'll take the easy touchdown. Let's try to keep the ball on the ground again. I ran it on first down, and we got a 3-yard gain. So Parker Gibson, take this one. This should be a pretty easy first down. There we go. Nice blocking by the offensive line. Gibson's now up to 12 yards. Cameron Brate was open. I was trying to get there, but John Simon sacked me before I was able to throw it. Let's see if Cameron Brate can get open again. This is a similar play to like what I just called. Let's see. Will he be open? I think he will be. I'm going to throw this to him. Oh my gosh, he caught it. What a great catch there by Cameron Brate. Number 59 was shadowing him. I don't know who that is exactly. Could be Darius Leonard. I'm actually not sure what number Darius Leonard is, but that was a great play. Mike Evans is wide open. There you go. Hold on to the grab. Thank you very much picking up this first down here. That'll probably be the last play until the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if we can get this outside zone play working. Jabal Sheard has been really good today, though. I don't think it's going to work. Actually, he got blocked, but it wasn't him who actually ended up making the tackle. We got the field goal, but the Colts scored on their first possession of the second half here. So it's 17-10. I'll try to get a run game going here. Gibson, try to hit the hole. All right, not too bad. breaking through some tackles, actually. He broke through the first two to almost pick up a first down there. I'm going to take a run play again. I was going to pass it. I might be able to squeeze this slant into Mike Evans there, but I'm just going to take a run, hopefully for a first down. Parker Gibson being kind of patient here. I think he got the first down, though. They gave him a gain of 3. This should be enough, and it will be. Holsey's going to catch this one. There we go. Pretty nice completion there. Picking up, I think, 13 yards. A should be open. Hold on to this. Cameron Brate. That animation happens to him more than anyone else on this team, I think. Good news is that the Colts didn't score. Bad news is that we are at the 9-yard line. We've had pretty bad field position for most of this game. You know, the Colts special teams doing a pretty good job here. Trying to run the ball, it's just not going to work. We weren't able to do anything on the last drive, and the Colts got another touchdown, so it's 24-10. Our running attack has not been there at all today. I have B wide open, though. There you go, Mike Evans, continuing your dominant season. There you go. Good blocking offensive line. Parker Gibson is able to stumble forward. Not really stumble, but, you know, gain 5 yards. Let's see if we can get Mike Evans on this route. I trust that I'll be able to complete it one of these times. Apparently not. I have Y wide open. Parker Gibson just cannot get anywhere to go after catching it. We're back at the 12-yard line again. We cannot get good starting field position. I'm going to throw Cameron Brate on a slant. I feel like he'll be wide open. Hopefully. No, he's not actually going to be that open. I'm going to have Y open, though. Parker Gibson. That's a face mask. Okay, I'll take that. We only have 179 yards today, which has not been good. Cameron Brate, hopefully, will get open on this. No, he's not open at all. RB is, though. I couldn't get the throw there. Let's try the play we got a touchdown on. Let's see if Mike Evans can just get wide open again. That would be really cool. On 2nd and 17 here. He's not going to be that open again. I'm going to throw this one to B. There you go, Hosley. Another face mask, potentially? I'll take that for a first down. There we go. Getting some good field position based off of those 2 face mask calls. There's going to be a blitz from the right, but we are running it to the left, so I'm okay with that. Here we go. Gibson decides to cut it back to the right, and actually kind of paid off there. He picked up, I think, like 6 yards. I think Mike Evans might be able to get open on this slant. That's who I'm looking at first. Oh my god, that player played that so well. I did not think Prince Amukamara was going to drop back in coverage. I really thought he was going to run after the tight end. I just threw that way too preemptively. Chris Godwin just did not turn around for the ball. And we didn't go for it for some reason. And the Colts took off so much time and we lost this game. Well, that's unfortunate. It was my fault, though. I threw 3 interceptions. That's so unfortunate. Let's see if we can get a deep shot, though. No one's open there. I'm just going to check this one down to Cameron Brate. Almost picked up a first down. Let's see if we can get another touchdown to pad some stats. X is wide open. It's Chris Godwin. Look at that. We picked up some more yards. I think Mike Evans actually has a step on his guy. And he does. He's actually going to come down with that. Alright, let's throw for another touchdown here, hopefully. There we go. Mike Evans scores the touchdown. Not going to lie, I forced it to Mike Evans there. I called a run play and then audible to a slant just so he could, you know, just get another touchdown. I just want him to have a really good season. That is going to be it for this game. I played pretty badly. At least our, like, yard amount was actually not bad. I mean, 253 really isn't too bad. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Really bad completion percentage. Andrew Luck had a great game, though. 330 yards, 2 touchdowns. A lot of those incompletions came from passes that just were not anywhere near the receiver, like usual. And a couple of them came from me throwing it to players who were pretty open and actually fit the passes into some tight windows, but they would get like tackled or hit immediately and the ball would jar out. That happens all the time to Cameron Brate and Deshaun Jackson. I don't know why it's always those two, but they can just never secure the grab all the way through. Maybe it's some trait, I don't know. But the 3 interceptions, one of them was like entirely my fault for throwing it. I just should not have thrown that one. I was trying to scramble outside and I tried to force it downfield. I should have just thrown that one away. The one on the slant was also entirely my fault. I just did not expect Prince Amukamara to drop back in coverage there. I thought he was going to go cover the tight end because that's usually what those like outside... He was playing like a nickel spot there, so that's usually what they do on that kind of situation. Maybe it was the coverage and I actually just didn't recognize it correctly. And the other one was just an overthrow that I couldn't really prevent and it got picked off, so it's unfortunate, but it happens when you're a 51 overall. Parker Gibson was really bad today. That's why I kind of just stayed away from running the ball. He really didn't have anywhere to go. Mike Evans, 5 for 158 and 2 touchdowns, though. If anybody owns him in fantasy in this universe, they were pretty happy about today. Not too many sacks let up, but I was pressured a decent number of times. Rashad Chamberlain, DeMar Dotson. Chamberlain is so bad. On the defense, we have 10 tackles from Bobby McCain and Corey Moore, and then 11 for Levante David, 2 tackles for loss for Henry Anderson, 1 for a ton of other guys, 2 sacks actually from Noah Spence, that's not too bad, and then no interceptions. This week we have to take on the Texans, another AFC South opponent. They are much better than the Colts, so I don't think this game is going to go too well. Another look at the division. The Falcons actually beat the Panthers, so we really didn't move at all actually behind the Panthers. We are still the same, distance behind them that we were last week. So let's check out the Texans roster, and then I'll get into the game. Deshaun Watson is up to an 87 overall. He's still the quarterback for this team. Lamar Miller, Damian Cromartie, and Deontay Foreman are the running backs, but Foreman is actually injured. Patrick DeMarco, starting fullback. DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller, Jerron Brown, Kiki Kuti, and Braxton Miller, wide receivers. Pretty much all the same here aside from Jerron Brown. Blake Doughty, something like that, is the starting tight end. 64 speed, so he's a run blocker. Jonathan Tatum is probably the pass catcher out of the two. Not even that great of a pass catcher either. 74 acceleration, 78 speed, 79 catching. Not a good tight end group. Left tackle, Greg Robinson. That's pretty bad for them. Zach Fulton is a left guard. Some car is just going crazy outside. Zach Moyer is the starting center. Jamon Brown, the right guard. George Font, the right tackle. So a really bad offensive line still. J.J. Watt, of course, is the starting left end. Robert Ayers Jr. is the starting right end. Christian Covington is still on the team, though. G.J. Reader is the starting defensive tackle. Whitney Merciless, the left outside linebacker. Zach Cunningham and Benardrick McKinney are still the middle linebackers. Jadeveon Clowney, of course, is the right outside linebacker. Aaron Colvin, Quandre Diggs, and Kevin Johnson. So a pretty poor group of corners once again. Tyrann Mathieu, starting free safety. We have to watch out for him. Andre Howell, the starting strong safety. So a great safety duo. Matt Bryant is the kicker. And then Riley McAfee, Pat McAfee's cousin, is the starting punter. So I just recently played the Texans in my Jets Connected franchise, so I'm pretty familiar with their team. A very, very good defense. But actually, in the game I had in my Jets Connected franchise, their offense was pretty terrible. I doubt that'll happen in simulation, though. Deshaun Watson will most likely go off, so we're going to have to try and struggle to keep up with him this game. Their defense is not going to be much of a help to that because J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, Tyrann Mathieu, Andre Howell, Zach Cunningham, a great defense. We have to look out for so many different players. They are pretty weak at cornerback, though, so maybe we can try to abuse that. Last week it didn't really happen too well because the Colts were also pretty weak at corner. But, yeah, so this is going to be another rough game. Hopefully Mike Evans can go off again, and hopefully I can limit my interceptions to 0. I don't want to throw any this game. Mike Evans last week, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns, drinking out of the football. It's what we like to see. We need a solid first drive. I really want to get a touchdown on the first drive here in one of these games. This would be a good time to do it. Let's see what Parker Gibson can do, though, on this first down handoff. Actually, getting some positive yardage. It's more than I can say about last week, really. It is now 3rd and 8. Can we pick up this first down? Maybe Cameron Brate will get open. Depends when this linebacker goes. Let's see. He's actually going to blitz. I'm going to throw this one to Cameron Brate. Take the shot. And that almost got intercepted. Andre Howell, he jumped that so well. Gibson cutting back to the right side. Really not fast enough to use the cut moves too well, but still picked up 3. I think I have Cameron Brate pretty open. There we go. I do. Is that Jadeveon Clowney in coverage? It is. He's very fast, so he could potentially keep up with Cameron Brate there, but still is a 21-yard gain. This outside run looks like it could be pretty good. Parker Gibson kind of just slowed up, though. Just let J.J. Watt catch up to him. Another 3-yard gain. Gibson's not been great lately. And by lately, I mean like the last 2 weeks. The week before that, he actually played pretty well. But let's go with him again. 2nd and 7. Just pick up something positive here. There we go. Following blockers pretty well. Finding the hole. Getting a 5-yard gain. I don't really trust the run here. Normally I would. But I'm going to go with the pass. Hopefully complete this one to Halsey. That was to Halsey. This game wants me to lose so badly. I threw that to B. And that went, I can't even look at the replay of that. I threw that to B, and that went to Zach Cunningham. Alright. I know my accuracy is bad, but is it really that bad? Where I can't hit a player like that. I think I might throw Cameron Brate in a streak, to be honest. Hold on, I'm going to adjust this play a little bit. I'm looking at Cameron Brate. Can he get open? No, he's not actually going to be that open. Can't hit that player either. We've had some pretty bad offense in the start of these games. We have the ball back at the 9-yard line. Hopefully Mike Evans can get open, though. So I'm looking at first. I'm going to throw this one to him now. Come on. That's so badly thrown. I guess let's try to run it, even though the box is very stacked for the Texans. Can we do anything? Oh, there we go. Parker Gibson got a lot of room to run there. That wasn't a bad gain, but still, he didn't even pick up a first down. This should be a first down. All right, well, it would have been a first down if that was thrown accurately. I'm pretty sure I missed my last, like, 6 passes to wide open receivers in this game by just overthrowing them. I don't blame the defense there for letting up a touchdown. There was, like, really nothing they could have done to prevent that. The Texans had great field position. Can we at least complete a pass? No, we can't. Come on, I have to complete something. I'm calling pretty easy patterns. Mike Evans, maybe on this one can get open. I think he's going to be pretty open again. Can you complete this? There you go. You completed it to Mike Evans. He cut up way too quick, though. Still, that was my first completion in like 8 attempts, I think. There we go. Decent blocking by the offensive line for Gibson, but he still only picked up like 2 yards. Mike Evans does not come down with that one. I hate that animation. It's so annoying. Just catch it and fall down or something. None of my receivers know how to possession catch. 3rd and 21. If we can pick up the first down, that would be awesome. If not, I kind of just want to complete a pass, just so we don't give them as much time. I'm going to throw this one to B. And that almost got intercepted. I think I threw that a little late. Hey, I completed a pass to Deshaun Jackson, and he's going to fumble. Yay. They got a touchdown, too. Oh, man. I guess I should have just taken a knee to play it safe, but I wanted to at least get some yards or something. Deshaun Jackson is just terrible. He hasn't been good at all this season. Speaking of him, though, I'm probably going to throw it to him again. Now I'm going to take a sack. Alright, let's just go to halftime. It's 14-0. The Texans have the lead, but we have the ball right now. They didn't score on their first possession. See what we can do here. RB is wide open. Cut up field. There you go. At least you stayed in bounds. You picked up the first down, too. B is pretty open there. Chase Holsley comes down with it. Doesn't fumble, which is nice, and I think that's almost a first down. I have Y pretty open, I think. There we go. Mike Evans caught it. I'm glad number 59 didn't jump up for that one. I was just kind of banking on the fact he wouldn't. It is 3rd and 18, and I want at least a field goal. Hopefully we can complete this for at least a little gain. Ooh, I don't really like anyone here. I stepped up and got sacked. And now it is 21-0. Is this game a lost cause too? Probably. I'm going to throw Mike Evans on a streak. Maybe he can beat by that guy. The corners aren't too good. I think he actually did. Hit this pass. There we go. Mike Evans catching it in stride. That was actually a pretty decent completion. I'm just going to throw this one to RB. Parker Gibson, can you pick up the first down? No, you can't. I'm going to hurry up, though, just so we go for this. I'm not sure if I can even call it playing time. I want to go for this, though, because if we don't, we're going to completely lose this game for sure. I'm not going to get a snap off. No, I tried to audible. Let's sucks. We're probably going to punt it now. No, we're actually being told to go for it. Thank you. Finally, the computer realizes when we should go for it. Let's see. Can we convert this here to Mike Evans? That's pretty much my only read on this play. I feel like nothing else ever gets open. Actually, A is open. I shouldn't have thrown that. He's going to get the first down, though. All right, nice. This halfback wheel play worked kind of well last week. Let's see if we can get it to work now. Mike Evans, please, save me again. No, he's not actually going to be open. RB is, though. He just didn't catch it. You know what you do when a play doesn't work? Call the exact same play again. And probably get the same result. Mike Evans, I'm looking at you first, my friend. I'm going to throw this to you. For sure. That's a touchdown. There we go. We get on the board. You know what you do when a play doesn't work and then it works the second time? You call it again. So this is going to be the 3rd time in a row we're calling this play. Can the Texans adapt? Honestly, it doesn't look like they're adapting. That was so open. But the throw just was not there. That's okay. I'm not going to call that same play again, though. This was the first option for my suggested plays, and coach is telling me to call it again. Alright, well, I'm not going to do that. Let's go with something else. Let's see if this play will work. Maybe Holsley down the middle. Not down the middle, but like deep down the middle. Maybe he can get open. I'm actually going to block Parker Gibson. That's not the right one. There we go. Block Parker Gibson. Holsey, you're going to be open? You're actually going to be wide open. That was a touchdown if I got the throw off. Whitney Merciless comes with the sack because my offensive line is about as good as a middle school offensive line. I kind of figured that play was going to get really open, and it just did not work out. Oh, this play is not going to work. Cameron Bright on a slant. I think this is like my best option here. He's pretty open. I'm going to throw this to him. There we go. We're definitely going to go for it, right? If the team punts it, they're so dumb. I kind of want to hurry up to make sure, but I really don't think they're going to punt it. All right, so the game isn't completely over, but there's 6 minutes left. Offenses in this game can take so much time off the clock. That's why you should like always go for it in these situations. Gibson is wide open, though. I wish you had the acceleration to pick up a touchdown there. That was wide open for one, but it's okay. He still picked up 9 yards. This play has probably been our best play so far this season, so let's go with it again. Mike Evans potentially getting a touchdown here quick. Let's see. Can we make it happen? No, I really don't like him. I have A open, though, and I fumbled. Well, that was a brutal loss. I was just trying to get over 200 yards on the day, but we have 190, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception? What? Matt Bryant threw for a touchdown? Matt Bryant had a better quarterback rating than I did. And Deshaun Watson. Wow. Alright, well, anyway, we had an interception. At least we had a touchdown to kind of balance out the interception. But another pretty bad game. Overthrew a bunch of guys. That's typical at this point. You kind of have to expect it all the time. So the completion percentage will really never be over like a 50 for a game. I just need to get these like long passes to click better. 190 yards, 1 touchdown. I also just need my receivers just to start coming down with some more contested catches. Parker Gibson, 10 for 27. He's been terrible. He led our team in, or I guess tied with Mike Evans for receptions, but only had 12 yards out of it. Mike Evans, 4 for 104 with a touchdown. Another great game. Andre Williams dropped like 3 passes. Only 1, apparently, but Mike Evans, Cameron Brate, Andre Williams, Deshaun Jackson, Chase Halsey, all dropped a pass today. But I feel like I'd count some more. I'm not sure if, I think Andre Williams dropped like, I would consider him dropping 2. Brad Seaton, 4 sacks let up. 2 from Ali Marpet, 1 from Alex Kappa. But guys, our rookie left tackle did not let up a sack. We should celebrate. 11 tackles for Levante David, 10 for Quan Alexander and Bobby McCain. 1 tackle for loss for Bobby McCain, that's it. 3 sacks though, 1.5 for Levante David, 1.5 for Gerald McCoy. No interceptions. I don't think we had any like forced fumbles or anything, did we? Now we have a couple pass deflections, I guess, but this team is just not playing well. So this is going to end our streak of episodes where we actually get a win. So we are 0-2 in this episode. We are 3-8 on the season. Let's advance the week. Check out if the Panthers ended up losing. I really hope that did. Did they win? Do they still have 4 wins? Now they have 5 now. We're falling behind. We're probably going to come in last. It's okay. Expected it anyway. We have to take on the Saints this week, who are actually 5-6. So if we can actually win this game, we'll be pretty close to them in record. And if the Panthers can lose, same thing kind of goes there. We'll be close to them too. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.